Texas, a big state with big ideals. And those ideals we use every day. And most of these ideals were born right here in the Lone Star State. We're inside the Hall of State Fair, Texas, and they have an exhibit called Texas Innovation. All the things that were invented here and we use them here. Let's start. I'm gonna swing around. There's a guy named Jack Kilby. He had an ideal to develop a small thing known as the microchip and put it into use in practically everything that we use. And there it is right there. And there's Jack Kilby. He's the guy that was creator of Texas Instruments. And some of his tools that he used to bring the microchip to fruition kind of molded into this. Digital watches. I own one of these, the TI-99A computer. I own one of these, yes. I think it's still in the attic, I believe, but the calculator was the main thing. The dream of many, many students and the nightmare of many, many math teachers. They want us to use our heads more. Well, hey, hey, math strains your brain, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's the first handheld calculator came out in 1966. Not just 70s, a few years later, but 1966. And you can see all the TI calculators that are used over the years, and they still use them, believe it or not. And also, he came out digital watches, and also anything that was digital. I owned one of the first TI digital watches there, way back when. And this is a calculator that, I don't know, add, subtract, multiply, divide, maybe a square root here and there, but anyway. But that's one of the, and of course, some of the microchip creations came to be in other things. Transistor radios, shortwave radios, kids speak and spell, the Game Boy, cell phones, and they're looking at the history of cell phones. Flip, BlackBerry, who still use those? And of course the iPhone and all the smartphones that you use there. The microchip is involved. This is one of the smaller printing calculators, and I own a few of those. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to other things that were invented in Texas. Well, the automobile was invented in Texas, but one guy took a Ford Mustang, souped it up, and made it much faster. His name was Carroll Shelby. Yeah, doing. Thank you. Some text. Anyway, Carroll Shelby, well-known race car driver. And actually, Ford found him. He was trying to put a Ferrari-type speed to a basic Mustang. And as you know, the GT 350 came out. That was his creation. And by gosh, there it is. A rare find. There you got it right there. Of course, we're talking about the stuff, innovations on the ground. How about some innovations in the air? Now, Texas, they claim to two major airlines. Of course, you have American Airlines, and of course, Continental Airlines was around, and United bottomed out. But one airline took the ideal of making air flight fun, no matter where you go. Now, of course, I'm talking about Southwest Airlines. They came out around like 1971, and well, let's just say they made flight fun. Okay, sexy, because they came out, the stewardesses, flight attendants, came out with the hot pants, and they were wearing those. Now, of course, things got a little streamlined. Of course, they now wear things a little bit more casual now. But I tell you what, Southwest, like I said, innovations of making flight fun. As you can see right there, some of the things, this is some of the souvenirs that one can get with Southwest Airlines there, and also, let's see, even the boots that the flight attendants wore way back when. That's right. Yes. And as we move along, nice looking teddy bear there. Where we talk about stuff in the air, stuff on the ground. Actually, Texas is and still is a part of the military might. And some of the items that was invented here, as you can see, that is used there in combat. Of course, Lockheed Martin plays a major role in that as well. I'm trying to find something else. Oh. Oh, that's a photo booth. That's a photo booth. Also, Texas is talking about futuristic stuff. Robotics. Innovation First International. It's a robotics company out in Greenville, Texas. And this is some of the items used. And robots using them a lot. And that as well. I'm going to show you something else around here. Oh, listen, this place is, by the way, on your show with the microchip, as you know, Texas, everything from the microchip to the corn chip, Frito-Lay based here, and they invented the corn chip. Of course, Texas is known for oil, and Texaco got its start here in Beaumont, Texas. And you see some of the memorabilia from the Texaco product line way back when. And as you see, oil derricks all over the place. And speaking of innovation, football's been around a while. I mentioned Braniff Airlines. Braniff Airlines has a little spot here. So I'm gonna do this, make this quick, when it's about to shut down. Tom Landry, putting computers to football, and the flex defense, multiple options. Of course, there's a Super Bowl trophy right there, and of course, Tom Landry's legendary fedora. So that's some of the items that Texas invented. Inventions are invented right here in Texas, and it's on display at the Hall of State.